Number 8, Patrick Kirk. Number 9, Riley May. Number 12, Jack Larkin. Number 13, Vinny Sagat. Number 14, Camden Benson. 15, Jack Rodman. 16, Adam Lowe. 21, Dane Estrella. 22, Arvin Bahia. 23, Shane Hughes. Number 24, Matt Carey. Santa Clara Broncos head coach Keith Wilbur. Assistant coach Claire Linney, and volunteer assistant Jack Wall. And now, introducing your Air Force Falcons. Number 1, James Burke. Number 1B, Anthony Tolbert. Number 2, Kevin Hansen. 3, Jack Alexander. Number 5, Corey Tanis. Number 6, Ian Shepard. 7, Reagan Pittman. 8, George Miller. 9, Luke Andres. 10, Neil Reynolds. 14, Eric Kowicki. 15, Henry Yavit. 16, Jason Hires. Number 17, Gavin Jones. 18, Sam Fuller. 19, Owen Sade. 20, Justin Harrison. 21, Campbell Harris. Number 22, James Doherty. 23, Edward Smith. 24, Kazu Gavin. Number 25, Ryan Doris. The Air Force Falcons head coach is Ryan Bell. Assistant coaches Alan Huckins and Rick McKee. The referees for today's game is Ross Spirito Santo and Tony Caraman. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and stand for your national anthem.
All right. Thank you, man. Bye.
Welcome into the Cadet Natatorium on the campus of the United States Air Force Academy. It's time for Air Force Water Polo. Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Toller alongside Nate Kuipers. Our pleasure to bring you this one today. Western Water Polo Association action. It's Air Force against Santa Clara. Air Force comes into this game a 3-9 overall record. They are 1-2 in conference play. Santa Clara 3-5 overall. They are 0-1 in the league, and we'll take a look at some of the key players for each of these two teams.
As you can see here for Air Force, Luke Andres with 25 goals and 5 assists. Definitely one of the top scorers on our team this season. Matt Carey, however, for the Santa Clara has 19 goals on the year and 7 assists. Should be a good showdown between these two. Another notable thing, James Burke with 84 saves on the year, and Keaton Fox, who I don't believe is playing today, has 77 goals against and 54 saves.
And you look at the top scorers over there for Santa Clara, Matt Carey, Ryan Werner, a couple of guys that we will call their names a lot today. These are two teams that know each other very well. It's the 56th meeting between Air Force and Santa Clara. The Falcons hold a commanding lead in that series, 42-13. Air Force has won 2 straight games in the series. Last season, they played out in California. Air Force won that one 13-11, but always a little different when you have to play indoors and when you're playing up here at 7,000 feet.
Definitely.
We are about ready to get going. Each team in the water. As you said, Nate, in goal is Sean Tahaney for Santa Clara. Ball's in the water, and we are underway. There's the sprint. Air Force will take control. They'll have the first possession. Hires with it. Near side to Smet. Smet will look inside. Henry Yavitt, the freshman, with it in the corner. Gets it inside, trying to feed it inside to Justin Harrison. Whistle blows. Back to Hires. Smet still looking for Harrison inside. They get it to him. A shot just wide of the cage. Harrison just missing with a good chance in close.
As you can see, Smet steps in. Good step out by Harrison, just a little wide on the right side of the cage there.
Good look. He had some room on that side as well. Broncos will take it. Far side Carey with it over the near side. Looking for it. That was Kirk trying to go in. Whistle blows. Far side, it's up top. That's Bartella. Carey has it, the lefty. Shot in. It gets past James Burke.
As you can see, just faking, walking in. The defender locks the goalkeeper and has a nice shot to finish it out.
1-0 Broncos lead. Ryan Brown told us one thing with his players is they need to do a better job of blocking shots before they get on the goalie. As you had a look at that, Matt Carey, the leading scorer for Santa Clara, had a wide open look. Air Force needs to do a better job of getting in those shooting lanes.
A goal there by Luke Andres off the power play. The power play was called. One of the Santa Clara people were ejected. As you can see, a quick pass across the pool, and Luke just steps in and takes it.
Great feed from the near side, and for Air Force, that's their leading scorer, Luke Andres. Goal number 26 for Luke. Santa Clara takes it. We're tied at 1. Far side, that's Carey with it. He feeds Hughes. Hughes taking a look back to Carey. Carey tries to go inside with it.
An exclusion called on the Air Force. Jason Hires, he'll be out for 20 seconds here as the Broncos now have a power play. We'll move the ball around.
Hughes with it, taking a look back up top. Shot and a save. Was that Burke with the save or was it
That
Smet?
was Edward Smet with the field block. And as you were saying earlier, blocking the ball before it gets to the goalie. That is a key example of that right there.
Great job by Edward Smet on that one. Good job of layering that defense, and Smet with it. He will send it inside. Shepard has it. Andres, Falcons with a man-up opportunity here. Once again, they scored on their last one. Andres with it, back to Yavitt. Here's Smet. Shepard with a look, back to Smet. Air Force being very patient here, trying to get the shot that they want. Shepard Up top, takes a shot and sails it just over the crossbar. That was Ian Shepard.
Santa Clara did a good job of locking down defense.
Grace tries to go inside to Harrison, but taken away. Good steal on the play by the Broncos. That was Dana Strella. Tahaney, the goalie, with it. He sends it up. Torregino will bring it in. Let's see if they go back to that right side of the pool. This is Hughes. Man up opportunity for Santa Clara. Inside,
15,
outside.
Henry Abbott was excluded. And a good save there by James Burke. And that'll be Air Force ball.
Shot from Patrick Kirk. Good movement right here.
As you can see, a nice cross pass. Almost gets some near side. But James Burke, it looks like it was actually off the side post there. But a good effort nonetheless.
Well, good job by Burke just taking everything away. Here's Smet coming down quickly. He's fouled on the play. Well,
that was an offensive foul by our center there, Justin Harrison. And the Broncos will now actually take over the ball as they swim back down towards the Air Force half.
4 minutes left in this first period. Santa Clara up 2-1. Broncos with it. Carey has it. A goal already for him. Torregino back to Carey. Back to Torregino. Shot and a goal. That one came from straight on. Goes high into the top corner. Number 2, Sam Torregino, 13th of the season.
Nice shot there. His pass up. He's got a wide open area. And just nice. Lays it in the top corner there.
Substitutions for both teams. We'll set Air Force for you. Neil Reynolds comes into the game. Reagan Pittman is in along with Doris. Campbell Harris in as well. This is Pittman with it. That was actually Fuller with it. This is Reynolds now. Brings it in. Up top to Doris. Over to Fuller, freshman. Looking down inside. He's got Harris down low if he can get it to him. Back up top. Reagan Pittman has it, Air Force's leader in assists this season. Fuller still with it, trying to go inside.
And
There's
Campbell
a shot
Harris.
and a goal. Campbell Harris, a great feed up top, and Harris puts it away.
As you can see here, Sam Fuller looking in, squeezes it right between all those defenders, and Campbell with a nice hook shot sweeps it through into the goal.
Campbell Harris's 15th goal of the season. Great work down low, great position as he had the defender completely behind him. He receives the pass, scores the goal, and it is 3-2 now, Santa Clara. Coming up on 3 minutes left here in this first period. Broncos have it up top. Arvin Bahia with it. Bahia takes a look, goes far side. Seacat has it, goes
Drops
inside.
Ball under. Air Force puts the ball under, allows us to get a turnover, and the ball is coming back down to our side of the pool.
There's a good look at James Burke, the sophomore goalie for Air Force. He sends it down. Neil Reynolds has it. Near side skip pass. Great look to the far side. Sam Fuller, but he can't get it to go. Good skip pass on the near side here.
Yep, just all the way over. Sam Fuller just misses it a little wide there, unable to convert.
Not a lot of net to shoot at. Broncos really did a good job of defending it and getting back over in front of that shot. Broncos have it. Quick shot blocked out front by Reagan Pittman.
Very nice field block there. Another quick shot will go in. And that is from up top, number 22 of the Broncos.
That was Aaron Bahia with the shot from right up top. Here's a good look at it.
Just a quick shot off the pass. James Burke unable to get over in time.
Burke not able to get over, but again, Bahia had a good look. Nobody in front of him that time. He had the whole net to work with. He goes to the near side and sneaks it in. Broncos go up by 2.5 left here in the first. It will be Air Force ball. Change in goal for Air Force. James Burke comes out of the game, and in is the freshman Anthony Tolbert, 6'4", 200-pounder from Clovis, California. He comes into the game to replace Burke.
Yes. Both Anthony and James are splitting time this year. Both are very good goalkeepers. Personally, I train both of them. I feel very confident about that and their abilities. So
I like it. Nate, a goaltender as well. He knows a lot about that position. There's a good look at the freshman Anthony Tolbert. He's had a good season so far. He had 14 saves in a win earlier this season against Cal Lutheran. He's played in 10 games, and he's getting his warm-up time as he comes in to replace Burke. Falcons are down 2 early in this game. You look at the Western Water Polo Association standings. UC San Diego's in first place, but they got beat last night by Cal Baptist, a bit of an upset in the Western Water Polo Conference. And as we look down there, we have a little bit of an issue with one of the ropes.
Seems one of the lane lines came off. So they'll work on fixing that.
This could be a good thing for Air Force here as the Broncos jump up early, settle things down. Tolbert comes in. He gets a chance to warm up with a little bit of a facility.
Hopefully this makes some momentum shift here.
That's right. Let's slow this thing down a little bit, and looks like they got it, and we are ready for Air Force in the water. George Millard comes in. Reynolds is in. Campbell Harris, Pittman, Sam Fuller, along with Luke Andres. Reynolds with it.
An exclusion call on number 6 of the Broncos will put Air Force up on a power play now as they pass the ball around up to Fuller, around to Luke Andres, back up to Fuller, Fuller back to Andres, looks in and tipped away by the Broncos defender. Almost had it for Campbell Harris there on the inside. Broncos would take the ball back.
Good play by Vinny Seacat of the Broncos, who just elevated out of the water, got a piece of it, creates the turnover. Again, we talked Air Force needs to do a better job on those man-up opportunities. They scored one earlier. Not able there. There's a block and a save by the freshman Anthony Tolbert.
And it was a great inside pass to this defender, to this Broncos player. He had a nice opportunity, but decides to throw it right into Tolbert's face there.
Boy, nice job. That's what you like as a goaltender, and you know this, Nate. You come into a game, you're cold, you didn't get to warm up completely. He comes in and gets a stop right away.
Yeah, making that first save is always a huge confidence boost. Makes the rest of them a lot easier.
Absolutely. Substitution Air Force. Jason Hires back in the game. George Millard goes out. There's a good look at the Air Force bench. Ryan Brown in his first season coaching this Air Force team took over for Jeff Heidemus, who he worked for as an assistant for 7 years. Ellen Huckins, Rick McKee, his 2 assistants as Air Force has it. There's Reynolds.
On another power play opportunity, Luke Andres back up to Sam Fuller. Sam Fuller looking across to Neil Reynolds. Neil Reynolds back to Sam Fuller. Quick shot blocked off number 22 of the Broncos, and Broncos will take over the ball.
Arvin Bahia with the field block right here. And again, tell you what, they're doing a great job. Look at all the layers. There were 2 white caps in front of their goaltender. Tough to get that ball in. As
convert some of those into field blocks, I think we'll be all right.
Air Force with it. Andres on the far side. Andres has it. Back to Yavit. Hires with it. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Loses it, tipped away on the play, and that's taken away by Santa Clara's Vinny Seacat. And they will bring it in with 22 seconds left here in the first. Seacat looks down, long pass all the way down, and Tolbert will get it.
Anthony Tolbert, yep.
Air Force plenty of time for an opportunity. Good outlet pass by Tolbert.
Got 10 seconds remaining. 7 seconds to see what Pittman can do here. Over to Andres. Andres takes the shot. A little wide. 2 seconds left. As you can see, a nice cross pass over to Andres, and he just tries to take the look and a little bit off. That'll be the end of the first period there.
That will do it for the first quarter here at Cadet Natatorium. Santa Clara leads Air Force 5-2. We'll take a break. You're watching Air Force Water Polo on Falcon Vision. Back inside the cadet natatorium here. After one period, Air Force trails Santa Clara 5-2. Western Water Polo Association action. And Nate, we were talking a little bit during the break. Air Force has to do a better job of just defending those shots, trying to keep as many balls off of their goalkeeper as they can.
Yeah, I think the main focus here in this second quarter is going to be defense, defense, defense. Try and lock down and prevent Santa Clara from scoring any more goals in this half. And if you stop them from scoring goals, the goals will come for you. So.
Absolutely. The two goaltenders, Anthony Tolbert, he's in for Air Force. He replaced James Burke, who started this game. And on the other end, Santa Clara in the goal for them, Sean Tahaney, a freshman out of Oneida, California. Each team is ready. We'll take a look at who's out there for Air Force. But here comes the sprint. Taking that for Air Force, that's Henry Yavitt. Yavitt wins it again. He's won back-to-back sprints in the first possession. Goes to Air Force.
Hires now as the ball goes down to Edward Smet, who draws a foul. Eddie will look down to Henry Yavitt, who's driving across. Good inside position, draws a foul there. Across to Luke Andres inside.
Boy, what a great feed that was from Henry Yavitt. Andres just couldn't quite handle it.
Inside pass. Andres couldn't get a handle on it, but he does draw the exclusion, and now Air Force has a power play opportunity. Over to Edward Smet. Looking back up to Shepard, over to Andres. Back to Shepard. Shepard to Smet. To Henry Yavitt, steps in, across to Andres. Inside, Edward Smet rockets it off the crossbar, and it goes out of bounds. As you can see, good ball movement here by the Falcons, and just off the crossbar and out of the pool.
Boy, great movement by Air Force. They had the man-up opportunity, got the shot that they wanted, just couldn't get it to go in. Santa Clara will take it over. They will bring it in. This is Estrella. Tries to go inside. He does. Foul called on Jason Hires. Man-up opportunity for Santa Clara. They will start up top with it. Near side over to Kirk. Kirk back up top to Estrella. Far side Carey. Hughes with it. He will take a look. Near side Kirk back across. Good movement by Santa Clara as well. Inside pass and taken away. Nice job
by Anthony Tolbert. So Anthony Tolbert touches the ball and it goes into the lane line there. So the Broncos will have the ball at the 2-meter mark, sort of like a corner kick in soccer. They still have possession of the ball now, but it was a good inside stop by the Falcons to prevent the score. But now they're even up. No more power play opportunity, but a nice shot will give the Broncos the goal in this possession.
That was Shane Hughes from up top. Man-up opportunity. Quick movement. Hughes swinging it all over the place. He sets it up and goes inside the near post. Shane Hughes' second goal of this game. Santa Clara up 6-2. 6:40 left here in the second. Smet will take it here on the near side. He will look across. That's Doris. Over to Andres. Looking inside, not able to. He'll send it back up top to Doris. Plenty of time for Air Force. Andres and Doris playing catch with it. As Air Force tries to run a little crisscross play with Eddie Smet right here. Taken away. That was batted right back at Air Force, and a pass across as the shot clock expires for Air Force. And we talk about them being patient. Sometimes you're a little too patient. Turnover by Air Force, and the Broncos will take it. They quickly bring it up to Shane Hughes.
Yeah, good defensive possession there for the Broncos. And now they'll be rewarded with a now offensive play here.
Hughes walks it in, sends it over to Torregino. Back up top, shot off the crossbar for the Broncos. That was Estrella. Air Force will take over.
And he just rockets this from about 6-7 meters out and off the side post there. Lucky break for Air Force, and they have a man up. Justin Harrison was wide open up on the play. Allows the Air Force Falcons to score their third goal of the game here. As you can see, it's a nice skip shot off the crossbar into the goal.
Well, and what a great look by Ian Shepard as well to recognize that Harrison was in all by himself. Shepard with a great pass puts it right on the hand of Justin Harrison. Harrison gets the goal, his 19th of the season. 6-3, Santa Clara, 5.5 left here in the second. Broncos with it, good pressure out front by Andres. This comes into Shane Hughes. Hughes looks, gets it up top. That's Torregino, back to Hughes. He'll try to walk his way in, dumps it inside. Torregino with a quick shot and a goal. Torregino was up top. Little give and go play as Torregino gets in tight.
Yeah, he drives in there. You see how he backs up the defender, creates some separation for the shot, and just buries it near side.
Good job of getting that inside position by Sam Torregino, his second of the day, 14th of the season. Falcons bring it back. Smet has it here near side. He has Harrison inside. He skips it across. Doris has it up top. He'll drop it in. This is Shepard with it. Flips it back over the top to Doris. He's able to recover. Ryan Doris looking into Harrison. Has two guys on him. Somebody's got to be open. There's Ian Shepard off the post. He had a good look from up top. It goes off the post, but Falcons will get it back. Luke Andres, great hustle back to Shepard. Shepard wants to get into Harrison. He's tied up. Will he take it himself?
It's a foul drawn by Ian Shepard. And he was foul called inside the 5 meter, so taking that shot gives Broncos the ball back. And I think that save earlier was actually off of the Broncos goalie and allowed Luke Andres to recover the ball to give Air Force second possession. But now the Broncos are back up, back inside. Good defensive pressure, but a 5 meter penalty will be called on the Air Force Falcons.
That was Riley May that was working hard for position inside. He draws the foul, and taking this shot is going to be Matt Carey.
5 meter shot, pretty similar to a penalty kick in soccer. We'll shoot it from 5 meters out.
Anthony Tolbert in goal, can't make the save, and Matt Carey gets his second of the afternoon. Good shot of Carey as he swims back. Santa Clara takes an 8-3 lead in this game. 4:26 left now in the second. Substitution in for Air Force. Ryan Pittman comes back into the game. Ian Shepard will go out. And the Falcons will take control. Pittman will take it. Doris has it. Far side, Luke Andres. Let's see if Air Force can get something going offensively. Doris to Pittman. Harrison just all tied up inside, and a foul is called on Air Force.
Yep, an offensive foul there by Justin Harrison in the center. Broncos now have the ball back with 4 minutes remaining in this second period.
Patrick Kirk, cross pool to Hughes. Back to Torregino. He will look. He doesn't want it. Riley May over to Hughes. Far side, Andres defending. Back to Hughes up top. Good save by Anthony Tolbert as he makes the stop.
As you can see, just walking in, tries to go that cross cage, but Anthony Tolbert takes it away there. Now Air Force will have the ball here on offense with Edward Smet on this close side of the pool.
Smet will take it in. He will look, driving toward the middle. Far side to Luke Andres. Andres with it, gets it into Justin Harrison,
who draws an exclusion and gives Air Force now a power play opportunity. And Edward Smet will just take it right off the bat, catch them all off guard, bury it for Air Force's 4th goal. Justin passes it right back out, and Eddie just steps up and buries it to the left side.
Well, you like the quick shot right there. The exclusion was called a power play goal, but didn't let the defense get set up. Good out pass from Justin Harrison, and Eddie Smet with the goal. It's now 8-4 Broncos. Santa Clara will take possession at mid-pool.
Substitutions here for the Falcons. We have George Millard in now as the set D, along with Campbell Harris, Reagan Pittman, Neil Reynolds, Sam Fuller, and Luke Andres.
And up top, this is Bahia for Santa Clara. Goes far side, quick shot, and a goal on the far side. Scott Zernation with the goal from Hughes.
And this is a quick shot, a nice down low pass, and he just nails it near side in that top corner. Unable to get that save there is Anthony Tolbert.
And Santa Clara getting their goals from just about everywhere. It's now 9-4 Broncos, 2:53 left here in the second, and they got another one there from the left side. Here's Air Force with it, looking for Andres on the far side.
Exclusion called. Air Force now has a power play opportunity. Luke Andres will dump it in, maybe intentionally or not, to Campbell Harris, who will score.
Nice job by Campbell Harris collecting that loose ball. It was Luke Andres getting it into him.
And a nice, powerful finish there for the lefty center, Campbell Harris.
Campbell Harris, the sophomore, 16th goal of the season, his second today. It's now 9-5 Broncos. 2:42 left here in the second. Santa Clara will take it. Bahia will send it in. Vinny Seacat has it back to Bahia. See if they try to work that right side again. Seacat. Near side Pagano. Pagano takes a look, back to Seacat. He'll take a look up top, tries to get it into Bahia. Taken away. Nice job by Luke Andres.
Yes, and I think it was a tip-off of Campbell Harris, and Luke able to collect that loose ball. And here we go back up with the Air Force Falcons on offense to Pittman down here on the close side of the pool. He'll look back up to Neil Reynolds. Neil Reynolds over to Henry Yavitt. Yavitt up top to Luke Andres. He'll step in, look for the shot, and a skip over the goal. Unfortunate opportunity wasted there by Air Force.
Well, an opportunity Air Force needed to capitalize on. They just got to stop at the other end of the pool, and that skip just went over the crossbar. Broncos take it, far side. Vinny Seacat has it. He will take a look, skip pass. Oh,
and that also skips over the goal. And I think it was a good defensive stop by the Air Force shot blocker here. As you can see, a nice cross pass over, and he just skips it right off of, looks like right in front of Neil, or Anthony Tolbert, my bad.
Good job by Tolbert diving back across. Even if that had been on target, Tolbert makes the save. Millard has it, it goes inside. Campbell Harris off the post, can he get it back? He cannot. Taken away by Santa Clara.
Got about 1 minute remaining in this second period. An unfortunate shot there. Campbell Harris off the crossbar, unable to recover it. Now Broncos will have the ball here down on the Air Force half.
Ryan Werner sends it all the way across. Ball comes inside, Tolbert goes after it.
But a 5-meter is called on George Millard, which will give Broncos their second penalty shot today.
Well, and just when it looked like Air Force was about to get another stop, opportunity here, 5-meter shot coming up for Santa Clara. This will be taken by number 6, Ryan Werner. Werner with 6 goals on the season. Shot and a goal. Werner puts Santa Clara up 10-5.
Definitely not the start that Air Force was looking for. But nothing is impossible to battle back from, especially we got a whole second half of water polo to play. And Air Force only trailing by 5 goals here. Still got a minute left in the second period, though.
Yep, plenty of time to get one before this period comes to a close. Ryan Doris, the senior team captain for this Air Force team, he's back in. George Millard comes out. Neil Reynolds with the ball. He will bring it in. Campbell Harris working hard down low. Doris has it up top. See if they can get it into Harris. This is Doris with it. He'll take a look, a shot, save is a nice job by the Broncos goaltender, Shanta Hayes.
And Luke Andres will steal the ball from the goalkeeper and draw a 5-meter exclusion on the goalie, which will give Air Force their first penalty shot of the game.
Great hustle by Luke Andres. We'll take a look at it right here.
As you can see, Ryan takes the shot. The Broncos goalie takes the ball, but Luke steps in and steals the ball.
This is Campbell Harris will take this shot, the lefty with the 5-meter shot. Up, takes a look, and a goal. Campbell Harris, his 3rd of the game, and it's Air Force's 6th as they cut the Santa Clara lead to 10-6.
A nice shot. Just gets up real big and buries it on the near side for Campbell Harris.
Broncos will take it. 30 seconds left here in the second. Broncos have it up top. Estrella with it over on the far side. That's Hughes. Tries to go inside with it. He will. Good defense inside by Ryan Doris. Taken away by Reynolds.
A good defensive stop there.
Got to get one here for Air Force. Down 10-6, 12 seconds left.
10 seconds remaining.
Pittman with it. Pittman will go to the middle. Doris over on the far side. Yavitt has it, gets it inside.
To Campbell Harris, and that's another goal. The 4th one for Campbell Harris today to put Air Force up, not up, but another goal on the board, 10-7, and a great finish there, cross cage And you can see his excitement there.
Comes with 5 seconds left. We'll see if Santa Clara, they'll take a long shot. Oh, it goes off the post. It did get by the outstretched arm of Anthony Tolbert off the post, but a great finish for Air Force in that second quarter. Santa Clara leads this one 10-7 as we head to the half, and we'll take a break. You're watching Air Force Water Polo on Falcon Vision. Just about ready to start the third quarter here at Cadet Natatorium. It's Air Force and Santa Clara Western Water Polo Association game. The Broncos have a 10-7 lead on Air Force. The Falcons finished that second quarter strong, scored the last 2 goals of that second quarter. We'll see if that momentum can carry over here into the third for Air Force.
The sprint is off. I think that is Henry Yavitt again for Air Force, and will win his third consecutive sprint. And Shepard will fire it over to Jason Hires as the Air Force has come down on offense here.
Luke Andres has it. He will draw the foul. Great job by Yavitt of winning 3 of those. Those are huge plays in games. That's an extra possession that Air Force gets, and we'll see what they can do with it right here. Ian Shepard has it. Harrison working in the middle, not able to get it in. See if they can drop it into Justin Harrison.
An exclusion on the Broncos will set up an Air Force power play here as Shepard fires it over to Yavitt, back to Shepard, back to Smet. Ball movement is key on these power plays. Shepard back to Smet. Smet back to Shepard. All the way down to Luke Andres, who'll look over, and Jason Hires almost, and fires it into the goal.
How about the play by Jason Hires to collect that loose ball? We'll take a look at it.
He mishandles the cross pass, but powers through to get that ball past the Broncos goalie.
Jason Hires' 4th goal of the season, a big one to get Air Force off to a good start here in the third quarter. Broncos have it. Bahia will take it in his own end, send it up. Good start for the Falcons. This is Shane Hughes, defended by Yavitt. Good pressure by Air Force.
And keeping this defensive pressure will be key. They're
Forcing
pressing
the
up here.
Yep, force them to play out at the perimeter. Bahia 10 on the shot clock. Great job by Air Force. They will take it over. The steal by Ian Shepard.
And Air Force has an exclusion that was called on the Broncos.
Coach Ryan Brown telling his guys to hustle up and go. It goes back to Tolbert, and he will send it ahead to Shepard. Shepard across to Andres. Luke Andres will take a look up top to Yavitt. Henry Yavitt, power play opportunity for Air Force. Luke Andres has it. Yavitt, far side Shepard. Shepard back to Andres, a shot, and it goes high of the cage, and boy, he had a lot of net to look at and sends it high.
A good opportunity, kind of squandered there. Unfortunate. There was an exclusion called on the play from the Broncos earlier, and the ball had to go back to the spot of the foul. That's why you saw that back pass. But now the Broncos will take it up on their own offense here.
Shane Hughes will shoot it right through the arms of Anthony Tolbert. I thought Tolbert had great position on it, just didn't close the gap right above his head. You'll see it right here.
Yeah, just a nice shot. He reads it, and it goes right through those arms of Anthony Tolbert.
It's a tough play as a goalie, Nate. You know, I mean, how do you defend a shot like that that's right at your head?
Yeah, it's definitely difficult. Sometimes you just got to take it in the face.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yep.
You got to rise up and take one in the forehead. Air Force has it coming down now. Yavitt gets it inside. Look, Andres turns and scores, and Andres gets the goal, cuts into the Santa Clara lead. It's now 11-9.
Andres will redeem himself with this. Nice catch, spin, and right over the arms of the Broncos goalkeeper.
Luke Andres, the junior from Rancho Cucamonga, California. 2nd goal of the afternoon. 27th of the team. He leads in that category, and boy, what body control he showed right there to catch it, spin around, and not only put that on net, but get it past the goaltender, Sean Tahaney. Santa Clara up 11-9, just under 6 minutes left here in the third. Broncos have it, and again, great outside pressure by Air Force, forcing the Broncos to start their offense from a long way from the cage, and Air Force will take control.
They'll take control. An offensive foul that was called on number 23, of the Broncos. Luke Andres will draw a foul, look across the pool there, and misses the pass to Reagan Pittman, but Air Force still has the ball as they work this offensive possession. Edward Smet will step in, drop it into the center for Justin Harrison, and it would be an offensive call on Justin Harrison. The ball went under with his hand on top of it, which allows the Broncos to take possession.
Tough play right there. Justin Harrison looked like he had pretty good position, and he was getting just drugged down from behind. We'll see if Air Force can keep the Broncos out. They've done a good job of forcing them to set it from outside. A shot comes in, and Anthony Tolbert with the save.
Quick shot there, trying to catch the goalie off guard. And he rockets this, but Anthony Tolbert ready. An easy save there for the freshman goalkeeper.
Nice job as Air Force will bring it forward on the far side. Jason Hires has it, a quick shot off that goaltender. That's Tahaney making the save. Air Force will retain possession, a foul called on the Broncos.
He'll bring it outside of the 2 meter. Back up to Luke Andres. Back down to Henry Yavitt. And an offensive foul called on the Falcons. Gives the Broncos the ball. Many offensive turnovers today in this game.
Really hurting Air Force. Shots that have missed the cage, and then also those offensive fouls. The shots in the first half were almost dead even, 19 for Santa Clara, 18 for Air Force, but they missed the cage on a lot of shots. Here's Bahia with it up top for the Broncos. Torregino has it back to Bahia. Bahia will take a look. He has Pittman on him. Tries to go inside, taken away. Good defense from behind by Justin Harrison. Andres will get the steal, and this is Anthony Tolbert with the ball right now. Falcons are down 2 with 4 minutes left here in the third. Passes far side. That is Henry Yavitt, the freshman, down low. Pittman tries to lob it over, and he does. Reagan Pittman gets the goal for Air Force.
Reagan Pittman really likes this shot. He's down low. Not a good angle for a shooter, but he just lobs it straight over that goalkeeper who was coming out to try and cut off that near side angle for any shot.
Beautiful look on that goal by Reagan Pittman. Great work by our camera folks here with Falcon Vision, giving us a good look at that one as Air Force cuts into that Broncos lead 11-10. Santa Clara leads, 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Santa Clara will take over in their own end. Luke Andres will take a look, and let's see if Air Force continues that outside pressure. You spend a lot of energy when you're defending that far away, but Air Force will get the turnover.
Another offensive foul called on the Broncos will give Air Force Falcons the ball. And an exclusion called on the Broncos will now give the Falcons a power play opportunity with Reagan Pittman, who takes the ball in, and a timeout will try to be called by the Air Force Falcons.
Big moment right here in this game. 3:44 left in the third quarter. We're going to keep this one right here. Santa Clara is up 11-10. The Falcons have come all the way back. At one point in the second quarter, Air Force trailed 10-5. They got the last 2 goals, make it 10-7. They've got it within 1, and they have a power play opportunity right here. Big moment for the Falcons.
This is keeping the momentum going is key, especially into this the late 2 quarters of this game. With this timeout, hopefully getting a good power play goal, where we should expect to see some good ball movement and a patient wait for a nice shot here for the Falcons. Let's see if they can put it away, tie up the game, and start over, as we like to say. Still 0-0 once you tie it.
We had a look at Ryan Brown earlier, the first-year head coach for Air Force. That's Tolbert, the freshman. Sends it in. Neil Reynolds with it. Air Force on the power play. Pittman, Reynolds. Reynolds will take a look. Does he want it? Let's see. Kicks it outside. Smet, cross. Andres, quick pass, and a goal inside by Air Force. That is Campbell Harris.
Just as I said, great ball movement here by the Falcons. Edward Smet will step out, cross pass it to Luke Andres, and Campbell Harris will throw it right over the Broncos goalkeeper's head. And that is his 5th goal, I believe, of the game for Campbell Harris, having a monster game here.
Well, he is doing a great job, and Air Force wasting no time at all on that power play. They went top to bottom, good ball movement. Andres gets the assist on the play. Harris with the goal, and we're all tied up at 11 with 3.5 left in the third. Santa Clara ball back in their own end. Again, good pressure by Air Force. Estrella has it up top. Andres defending. Estrella. Near side, that's Zernation with it. Zernation, the lefty, good job defending by Fuller. Air Force getting in those shooting lanes a lot better, and a tip right there by Reagan Pittman again. Air Force needing to do a better job of keeping balls off their goaltender, and Reagan Pittman did just that.
Good shot block there, as you can see. Reagan Pittman just puts his arm up, tips the ball out of the pool, and allows for Air Force to go on an offensive possession. An exclusion called on Campbell Harris. Quick pass out to Luke Andres, who shoots it near side and converts.
And Air Force takes the lead. Campbell Harris had 3 guys around him, somehow manages to get the ball, get it to the open man. Luke Andres, 3rd of the game, and the Falcons are now up 12-11. They've come all the way back. They've taken a lead, and we have a timeout taken by Santa Clara right now. And there's a look at Ryan Brown, and you can see pumping up the troops, the excitement from this Air Force team. They've come all the way back to take the lead. 2:56 left in the third.
I think that this timeout here by Santa Clara is a attempt to slow down the game, just as we did earlier in this game. Slow it down, try and regain some momentum in order to try and stop this Air Force powerhouse that is rolling through them right now.
A chance for us to give a shout out to the folks that are bringing this broadcast to you on the cameras today. Matt Ruggles, Chris Johnson giving you all the looks. Adam Molesky is rolling those replays and directing and running the show tonight. The legend himself, Brian German, is running that show. I'm Dave Toller. Nate Kuipers is joining me, bringing this one to you. What a great one we have here at the Cadet Natatorium. Western Water Polo Association action. The Falcons are 1-2 in league play. Santa Clara 0-1, and these two teams in that preseason poll, they were both picked almost right next to each other. Air Force 5th, Santa Clara picked 6th, and as we come down in the regular season, it's all about seeding for that Western Water Polo Association tournament. The NCAA tournament bid is on the line, so these are big games to see who will finish ahead and get that higher seed. We're back at it here. The Broncos have it, and again, great pressure by Air Force. That's been the difference in this third quarter, forcing the Broncos to really start their offense, and now back in their own end, and a near steal by Sam Fuller. It's still Broncos ball. They will keep it out front.
Uh-oh.
Pass across, there's Pittman all over him. No foul is called, and Reagan Pittman with the steal, and here comes Air Force on the attack.
Lucky,
3-on-2.
Yeah, lucky break there for the Falcons. There was a wide open player, but now Pittman is wide open.
Pittman
takes a shot and finishes it, and you can see his excitement there.
Look at Reagan Pittman just driving it, picks it up with the left hand, and a quick shot. The junior from Irvine, California, his first of this game, 8th of the season. The Falcons up 2 now, 13-11, 2:23 left, third period. Substitution for Air Force coming in. Eric Kawecki comes into the game. Pittman will come out and get a breather as Santa Clara takes control in their own end. Let's see if Air Force can keep that pressure up.
Air Force has scored 3 straight goals now, trying to keep that momentum rolling throughout the rest of this third period with 2 minutes remaining. And a good save by Anthony Tolbert on the skip shot.
Great save right here. Sean Hughes gets it back, sends it in. It may have been tipped out front. We'll see. Doris might have got a piece of that, but a great job by Tolbert getting the save. Air Force gets the ball. Andres in tight, and he scores. Luke Andres from Sam Fuller, and the Falcons are up 3.
And a good pass inside to Luke Andres, who just looks it right past the Broncos goalkeeper there. Air Force now up 14-11, scored the last 4 straight goals.
This third quarter has been all Air Force, and it's started in their defensive end, really getting the Broncos out of sync, and this is Hughes with it for the Broncos. Foul called on Air Force. Hughes will maintain possession. Ball's on the near side, it goes across. Torregino with it up top. Estrella, see if he can get a look. He does take a look, but he sends it wide. Again, great job. Luke Andres defending, had the hands up. Doris in as well, nowhere to go with it for the Broncos.
Air Force will now take possession.
Eric Kawecki will drive it down the right side. 1.5 left here in the third. Luke Andres has it up top. He's pressured. Foul is called.
Offensive foul called in the middle on the Falcons. Gives the Broncos the ball back. They're going to drive down the pool here, hopefully trying to score.
This is Matt Carey. He's dangerous, has a couple of goals already in this game, leading scorer for the Broncos. He will send it back up top to Estrella. Back to Carey, back to Estrella. A couple of lefties working the right side of the pool. Torregino, Estrella. Under a minute left here in the third. Torregino, save! Anthony Tolbert gets the left hand on it.
And a nice save from this upper corner shot by Anthony Tolbert. He pumps it in, and Anthony Tolbert barely gets his hands on it. The Broncos have a retained possession.
Hughes with it. That's going to be a foul called on Air Force, I believe. That was Ryan Doris.
Exclusion called. Power play opportunity here for the Broncos as they swing it around and start off. A timeout called by the Broncos head coach. we will take a short little breather here.
We will. Each team will get a quick one. That's Coach Keith Wilbur for Santa Clara, his 17th season. He coaches both the men's team and the women's team at Santa Clara. He knows how big this possession is right here for his Broncos team. 42 seconds left, third quarter. Falcons up 3. Power play opportunity here for the Broncos. This is their goalie, Sean Tahaney, with it in his own end. Estrella has it to Hughes. He'll take a look. Estrella, carry, near side. Hughes with it. Hands up for Air Force, doing a great job. Let's see if they can get a piece of one. Estrella, far side. Torrigino inside. There's Carey. Skip pass and a shot and a goal as he goes inside the far post. Puts it in a great spot. Tough play for Anthony Tolbert in the goal for the Broncos.
Good power play here. Skips it all the way over to Matt Carey. As you can see, Anthony Tolbert slides over just a little too far and unable to get his right hand back in order to take away that far side post.
Carey gets his third of the game. Possession here for Air Force with 24 seconds left. Let's see what the Falcons can do with it. Sam Fuller will start it for Air Force. Far side, Neil Reynolds. Reynolds will drop it over on the right side for Kawicki. Kawicki will play it out. 10 seconds left in the period. Near side, trying to get it to Andres. He's held on the play.
7 seconds left here in the third period. Andres will, an exclusion called on the Broncos. Let's see if they can quickly, and Justin Harrison unable to convert the inside pass.
Good feed by Luke Andres into Justin Harrison, and just a quick swat at it by Harrison. It was saved by Tahaney, the goaltender for Santa Clara. That will close out the third quarter here at Cadet Natatorium. Air Force with a big third. They're up 14-12. We'll take a break. This is Air Force Water Polo on Falcon Vision. Back at the Cadet Natatorium, the campus of the United States Air Force Academy. It's Air Force Water Polo. A great third quarter by Air Force. They outscored Santa Clara 7-2 in the third quarter, and Air Force takes a 14-12 lead as we start the fourth. Here's the sprint. Henry Yavett way ahead. He wins all 4 sprints in this game. Great job. Great job by the freshman out of Winnetka, Illinois. Air Force with the first possession.
Luke Andres will take possession here. Attempting to draw a foul, will dump it into Henry Yavett in the inside. Edward Smet will drive in. An attempted pass will be stolen away by the Broncos.
There's a good look by Henry Yavitt, and you called it, Nate, as Eddie Smet was just cutting across, driving to the middle, but he was covered. Turnover by Air Force, and not how you want to start the fourth quarter of this one. Estrella has it out front. Shane Hughes with it, 3 goals in this game already. There's Estrella back to Hughes. He's got carried to his right, he sends it to his left. Back to Estrella, shot, and off the post.
crossbar.
Yeah, good look right there. Here's Estrella.
He's wide open, as you can see the hole between the Air Force defenders, but that crossbar helping out Anthony Tolbert to make that save.
Goaltender's best friend, isn't it, Nate? You gotta love those.
Over to Campbell Harris on the weak side. Henry Yavitt up top, looking for someone to pass it to on the inside here. Campbell Harris attempting to get position there. Back up, it's Jason Hires, who will skip it in just short of Campbell Harris, and the Broncos will take the defensive stop there.
Boy, back-to-back turnovers by Air Force. Falcons still up 2, 6.5 left here in the fourth. Santa Clara will take it. Estrella has it over to Hughes, near side. See if Air Force can keep that pressure up. Did a great job in the third. Now setting up, they got a good look here from Shane Hughes. Good pressure by Shepard. Andres is on carry. Skip pass to Torregino. Shot and a save. Anthony Tolbert with the save.
A good defensive look by Edward Smet to slide over to this defender, or the player there, and a great save there by Anthony Tolbert. Air Force now up on an offensive play here. Henry Yavitt in the corner there. We'll pass it up to Edward Smet. Edward Smet spinning on the inside, looks to Ian Shepard, who will dump it in to Campbell Harris, who couldn't grab a handle on it. And an exclusion there.
Yeah, it's going to be on, I think it's on Campbell Harris. He turned around, and as he started his move going back, I think he kicked one of the Broncos right in the face. That was Dane Estrella that took the big foot there by Harris.
Yeah, must have been one big kick or a little bit of an overreaction there
could've,
by the Broncos player.
Sometimes you got to sell those a little bit too, and that might have been the case, but we have a timeout in the pool. Ryan Brown is pleading his case right down below us to the referee, but they will have none of that. 5:43 left. Fourth quarter, Air Force up 14-12. No scoring here in this quarter so far. Air Force's possessions, 3 times they've turned the ball over, twice that Santa Clara has had the ball. They haven't been able to convert. Tolbert has a save. One was off the crossbar. We'll see if the Air Force defense can keep it up right here. In the pool for Air Force is Smet, Shepard, Hires, Andres, Yavitt, and that is all they will have, I believe, right? We'll be a man down, I think.
They will be a man down.
Yeah. Pittman jumped in as well. Tolbert is still in the cage for Air Force.
So Shepard here will come out as the Air Force is down here on a 6-on-5 for the Broncos.
Chance here for Santa Clara to cut it to 1. Shane Hughes with it up top. Estrella with it. He'll take a look back to Hughes. Back to Estrella, playing catch, gaining a little real estate as he walks in. On the far side, here's Carey. They want to set him up with the shot. Estrella, see if they can, inside, but good defense from behind Eddie Smet.
Great defensive stop by Edward Smet here. A great cross pass. He dumps it over, and Eddie just tips it away. And the Air Force Falcons now up on a breakaway.
Great
trying
long
to convert
outlet
this.
pass.
And Reagan Pittman will convert with a far side script shot.
Great outlet pass by the goaltender Tolbert. He saw Pittman. Here he comes walking in, skips it past to Haney, and the first goal of this fourth quarter belongs to Air Force, 15-12, with just over 5 minutes left here in the fourth. Substitutions for Air Force. Into the game, Neil Reynolds comes in.
I think the key here is to play defense, 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 to stop the Santa Clara Broncos from converting any more of their offensive possessions.
Great adjustment was made, I thought, at halftime by the coaching staff of Air Force. Ryan Brown, again, first-year head coach, Alan Huckins, Rick McKee, his assistants, and they just forced Santa Clara to set up so far out with their offense. They never got any good looks in the third. We'll see if they can keep that up, as here comes Estrella. Dane Estrella with the ball for the Broncos, drops it inside. Quick pass in and taken away Reagan Pittman, I should say.
Ryan Doris, the set defender there. Great job at not drawing any ejections or not keeping himself away and distanced enough for Reagan to make that steal. Now over to Reagan, back in. He looks like he has some room. He'll pass it over to Sam Fuller, down to Luke Andres. Luke waiting for somebody to drive across. Will draw a foul. 7 seconds on the shot clock, inside to Justin Harrison. He will draw the exclusion and give the Air Force Falcons a power play opportunity.
What a great look by Luke Andres as he saw Harrison posting up. Andres gets it back, walks his way in, gets a little closer, sends it across to Neil Reynolds. Up top, Fuller over to Pittman. Pittman will look back to Fuller's shot, and it goes off a hand and goes wide. Good look, though, for Air Force.
Good defensive stop there on the 6-on-5 by the Broncos. This pass from Pittman back to Fuller off the hand of that number 23 there of the Broncos, who now has the ball on the offensive possession for the Broncos.
That's Shane Hughes being defended by Fuller, and a
offensive foul called on the Broncos will allow Air Force to take possession here.
We saw a couple of those on Air Force in that second quarter, really thwarted some of their opportunities. An offensive foul on the Broncos. Air Force with it. Pittman driving down the right side. He's had some space over there. 2 goals already this half. And a shot inside by Ryan Doris, the senior. Great feed by Reagan Pittman. And Air Force up 4.
Reagan Pittman gets a defender over to him and notices that Ryan now doesn't have anyone on him. And Ryan makes a nice skip shot to bury that goal. And it's now 16-12 for the Air Force Falcons. Up by 4 in the fourth quarter. And I think the best strategy here is to start slowing the game down.
Absolutely.
Using as much of the time on the clock as you can and really drawing out and limiting the opportunities that the Broncos have.
3:45 left in the fourth quarter. Air Force up 16-12. Ryan Doris, the 11th goal of the season for the senior team captain from Long Beach, and a great feed by Reagan Pittman, his team leading 18th assist this season. Broncos with the ball. Dane Estrella has it up top. 3.5 left in the fourth. Estrella will work. See if he can get it here near side. Into the game, Jack Larkin, a substitution for the Broncos. Had it. Estrella tries to go inside with it. Good play and good defense inside. Eric Kawecki doing a great job down low.
Yeah, he steps away from the offensive player of the Broncos, and one of the other defenders then puts the ball under, and it's an offensive turnover there. Now Air Force will have the ball down on the Broncos half. Ian Shepard will bring it inside too. A nice cross pass, and a grabbed arm will signify a 5-meter penalty shot, as you can see.
Yeah, that was Campbell Harris. A good look at Campbell Harris right there, driving to the inside. Good feed, came in from the corner, and taking this shot will be Luke Andres. 3 goals today, and that's his 4th on the penalty shot. Luke Andres puts Air Force up by 5.
And a quick shot here off the line. The whistle blows, and he wastes no time. Guns it past the Broncos goalkeeper.
What a second half here for Air Force as they've come all the way back. The Falcons now lead by 5. In the second quarter, they trailed by 5. It was 10-5. Santa Clara in the second. The Falcons have come all the way back. Under 3 minutes left here in the fourth, and Santa Clara with the ball. Near side, Matt Carey has again. Air Force pushing that offense of Santa Clara out. They try to get it inside, taken away by Luke Andres. Good defense in front by Campbell Harris. Andres with the steal, he gives it to his goaltender, and Air Force will take it back the other way. Ian Shepard will drive it down the right side.
Great defensive pressure by the Falcons. They will now set up for their offensive possession. Henry Abbott will take the ball here on the strong side. Back up to Ian Shepard. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Eric Kawecki, who will dump it in, and stolen and taken away by the Broncos.
And again, Air Force just taking some time off the clock. The clock is your friend if you're Air Force right now, up 5 with 2 minutes left in the fourth. Santa Clara with it. This is Adam Lowe into the game for the Broncos. Matt Carey tries to drop it inside. Foul called on Andres.
Exclusion called. He was behind the offensive player, and they dumped it in. And that's just bad positioning there, which allows the Broncos to go up on a power play here.
Man-up advantage. Matt Carey, the lefty, takes it inside. He gets it back. Right in the center, trying to find a hole. Campbell Harris with a great job of defending. The shot skips off the post, goes out of play. Air Force has been very good on the man-up opportunities. Here's the replay.
Yeah, Campbell Harris putting an arm up, and just a missed shot there off the crossbar. And now the Falcons trying to slow it down here with a 1.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Ian Shepard will take it.
Ryan Brown told us before the game he wanted to be better on his 6-on-5 opportunities. Falcons are 5 for 12 today on man-up opportunities, and they've killed all 7 power plays. And there's a shot in the goal for Air Force down low, Sam Fuller.
A great shot by the freshman Sam Fuller. As you can see, a nice dump down pass, and he just rockets it cross cage for a nice barn shot.
Great feed by Henry Yavitt, the freshman. Sets up a fellow freshman, Sam Fuller. Falcons go up 18-12 with 1:18 left. Falcons on their way to their second conference win of the season. Falcons came in 3-9 overall, 1-2 in conference play. They beat Concordia here at home for their first conference win just a couple of weeks ago. Coming off of a couple of losses last week, played one of the best teams in the country. UC San Diego, number 8 in the country, beat Air Force last week, but the Falcons have rallied back in this one. Santa Clara has it, far side. Substitutions for Air Force. James Doherty is into the game defending. This is Carey with it.
Exclusion called on number 3, Jack Alexander. Will give the Broncos another power play.
Up top with it. The Broncos have it. That's Carey. Inside shot and a goal for the Broncos. Adam Lowe gets his second of the season. It's now 18-13. Air Force leads. Carey with the pass, Lowe with the shot, gets it by Anthony Tolbert. Air Force will take possession at mid-pool. Up 18-13, just under a minute left in this one. Gavin Jones, another one of these Air Force freshmen. A lot of young guys on this Air Force team getting to play here late in this one. Gavin Jones has it up top. He will take a look, throws it inside, trying to get it in.
And a defensive takeaway there by the Broncos.
That was Gavin Jones into Kazu Gavin, but taken away by the Broncos.
30 seconds left in the fourth period. This is one of the last opportunities here for the Broncos. Air Force still up 18-13. A nice inside pass just over the head of the Broncos offensive player.
And that is going to do it as the clock winds down, under 15 seconds left. Anthony Tolbert did not start this game. He will finish it. Did a great job for the Falcons, and he's down. You can see him playing a little catch by himself as the final ticks go off of this clock, and Air Force will pick up its second conference win of the season. That's the final score. Air Force 18, Santa Clara 13. Falcons improve to 4-9 overall, 2-2 in conference play. For our entire crew here at Falcon Vision, Nate Kuipers, myself, I'm Dave Toller. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day. This has been Air Force Water Polo on Falcon Vision.